Hello everybody, and welcome to Kade Plays Kozy Games. And I'm going to start this off by playing City Skylines, because I think it is one of the coziest games I can possibly think of. And I really love this game. I was a big SimCity kid back in the day, and I feel like City Skylines really mastered, I think, a lot of the things that SimCity was going for. So it's a wonderful thing that I've spent a lot of time with, and I very much enjoyed. So we're going to play some of this. This is going to be a long video. The idea being that we're going to come with a relaxed energy, and you can just throw this on in the background and just chill out. If you've got some work to do, if you've got some homework, you know, give you some background noise. If you just want to chill, if you just want to relax, throw it on. If you are a legal adult over the age of majority in your region and you wish to join me in a beverage, I've got a glass of wine right here. It's not very good wine, but I'll drink it. And, yeah, just enjoy a really nice time. We'll chill out. We got some royalty-free beats. And I am going to be on my most relaxed behavior. Because quite frankly, I'll be honest, a lot of the time, I do get far too, like, because I'm playing games like Tekken, and I'm playing things like, I'm playing things like Marvel Rivals, and all these like sort of really intense games, you know? And like, sometimes I don't want to be that intense all the time. Sometimes I just want to be a relaxed little guy. Sometimes that's all I want to do. Alright, so I'm intentionally building this way. You know what, actually, I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to do it even scrubbier for the start. Do I get a... yeah, 4-lane road? Sure, that'll do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. So we're going to bring this out. So the idea is that initially this is going to look hideous. But later on, it will be less hideous. Because I will fix it. I'm just gonna ugly connect this up right here. Literally just so traffic can come and go. Actually, I should probably do that. Just to maintain proper traffic flow for something vaguely approaching a moment. But as soon as I unlock one-way 3-lane roads, which is a 1100 population, I will come and retroactively make all of this fit this highway setup. And then I'll use roads like this one as sort of like smaller highways. I'm gonna bring this, I think, this 2-lane structure, this main highway structure, I'm gonna bring it all the way out, like down here, and then around here into maybe like a ring road, and make this sort of like my primary development area. Now, I don't know what resources I have, and I can't look at that just yet, but we don't need to worry about that. We just need to start zoning residential, because city is nothing if no one lives there. So let's just start with some blocks. Oh, no, I know these are quite long blocks. I will do some cut-throughs later. And we're going to make sure that we don't zone right up against this road, because we're going to be blowing it out at a later point to make a little bit more room. Wonder if I can get away with this. If I do that here and then... No, that wants to connect up that way so badly. Okay. Well, then we'll bulldoze this section. Build this out until it's like this. And then extend that out like this. There we go. Problem solved. There you go. We are problem solving. And that feels good. There. Gives me the right block size. Yeah. Cool. Now I'm trying to figure out where do we plan on having our industry? I feel like up around here, like around the actual interchange, is probably going to be the best place for us to have industrial zoning, like power facilities and such like things as this. I'm also gonna technically make a start on that by zoning a little bit out that way. Now we are gonna need water, so we're gonna pump not forever from this side. Eventually we will pump from elsewhere, but for right now this is where we're gonna pump from. We'll put a power station here, and then we will run water pipes. So I'm gonna run up to here, down here, and then under the main. And then down every other one of these. There we go, that's good, that's good. Alright, and then we just need a power line to connect like this. Alright. And we have power, and we have water. Now we will need to temporarily jump this power line over to here, so that we can zone us in some res. And we are going to zone a little ways back, like this. Is that close enough to power that they can start building? Think that will be enough to establish the grid, right? Yeah, okay. Now we got grid. Now we got power grid. Okay, cool. And then we are gonna do little bits of commercial zoning. Just right up here, because the people are going to need jobs, allegedly. And that will allow us to zone the rest of this out. And then we will zone some industrial stuff up here. This will be where you guys can go. That's right, water treatment. You guys don't like it when you get backed up sewers, do you? My bad. Okay, so let's drop a water treatment plant here. Connect it like that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Stop complaining. Stop complaining. Y'all stop complaining. Stop it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There's the good stuff. Alright, we are currently still operating at a loss, but we do now have 19 citizens living in these little houses they just built. Excuse me. Alright, we will let time pass just a little bit quicker. really need right now is more revenue. We need the people to be moving in. That's why I've accelerated time. That's the one thing you can't see, because it's behind me, but right down here is the time speed. But I feel like it should be pretty evident when I have and have not accelerated the passage of time with my space-time powers. All right, so we are almost breaking even on our little town. That's good. That's good. That's good. Now we got to think expansion areas. Where are we gonna go? I think this tile is gonna be the next one I buy. Because I think I want to have full control over that interchange, and I would love to be able to put all my industrial up here and separate it with the use of this highway. And then maybe as I bring the highway down, I can have more industrial, maybe like on this side. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to handle that. Alright, so now we have garbage, healthcare, and education that we all have to take care of. Let's pull the speed back down again. Alright, so we're going to need a landfill. Because, weirdly, and I don't know why this is, but people keep getting mad if their house fills up with trash. Seems weird to me. You know, but I'm far from being a genius. All right, and then we will drop a doctor's office right here. And then I feel like an elementary school would do well. Maybe like over there. Should be something everybody can get to pretty easily, I feel. Alright, okay, so we got a little school. 21 students. All 21 elementary schoolers in the city are currently attending the one elementary school. We've got towns around here like this. Like, towns that are so small they don't actually have a high school of their own. And so, like, they'll have a shuttle bus service that just comes and picks everybody up and then ships them over to like the next town over so they can go to their high school. If you're familiar with this, you may be kind of country. I am definitely a little bit country these days. Which is real funny because for the longest time I always was very much a city boy. Owing to where I grew up. But nowadays, I don't know about all that. Pull this out a little more. That node actually lines up now, so we'll come down here, and down here. Continue zoning light commercial along these little frontages, and filling the rest of the space in like this. Bring these up here. Yep. Alright, we looking good, And I think we can actually blow up these power lines now, right? Yeah, we've got grid, okay. I need to demolish you, sir. You, yes. This power line needs to stay, but we don't need that piece anymore. And that has released the zoning for these areas, so we're just going to throw something up in here. Now, I know it doesn't look like much right now, and it looks like kind of an odd little sort of just cookie cutter template kind of thing. Need you to believe in the vision for Los Cruz. Just believe in the vision. It's gonna turn out, promise you. That's right, people like water. They love it when the water goes to their house. Again, more weird things that I don't understand. So what I'm thinking is, when we get there, I might come out of here and go into a big, like, roundabout right here, and then have, because that will make it real easy for me later to pull a highway off on this side. And come down the side of the mountain here. And this is so cool. Look, there's like a little busted pier right here, which I guess I'm gonna wreck that, and then might build like an actual pier of some kind, which I think would be really cute. We're gonna speed time up again. Just watch things develop. We are now officially budget positive, so that's very, very good. More and more people every day are coming to live in the lovely little small town of Los Cruz. Alright, we are a worthy village. We have unlocked a new area. Now we can do districts, policies, district specializations, and now we've got fire and police departments. Now that we've got fire and police departments, we will need to attend to both of those needs pretty post-haste. So we are going to drop a fire station right in the middle of the industrial park over here. And a police station just... Oh, we don't quite have enough money for the police station. Well, give me just a second. We'll get there in a minute. We don't want all the crimes. We don't want to have too many criminals. I want to put it right here. Or maybe like right on the end. Speed up time just to get that money in a little bit quicker. Come on, I only need to get to 12,000. That's all I need. 12,000. You got this. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, that's a firehouse. Okay, well, the police station costs the same amount, so I was still waiting. Still waiting the same amount of time. All right, let's reduce that crime rate. All right, now we got a couple cops. We got 10 squad cars. That's a pretty decently sized police department. I think that's actually about the size of the police department in the little town that I live in, roughly. It's a small little thing, but we like it. Alright, we're getting a little bit of demand for residential. There is still some residential zoning available for you crazy kids. But I'm thinking we pull all these roads down just a little bit. Just, like this. I know I know these are long blocks. Oh. Trying to figure out how to have enough money to build a road. Oh, that's a $2,000 chunk of road right there. We just need to speed up time. We're already at plus 1,300, so we're now gonna make $2,000 pretty quickly. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we're looking good. Alright, and let's fill these like this and put a little bit of commercial down at the bottom. This will almost immediately fill right up. You love to see it. You love to see it. People just want to be here, man. Mayor, what are you up to? Hey, man, I'm just, I'm chilling. I'm drinking a glass of wine and working on, arguably inadvisable civil development. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everybody wants to live here forever. I need one more good block. All right, and then we will do our little highway redesign. I promise, okay? Join this up right here. Take our zoning tool. Little commercial buffer space. Boom. And that should get us... Oh god, they are just everything I zone for residential. They're eating it up. They're devouring the land. They want to be here in Los Cruz. Alright, now we have reached Tiny Town. That is very good. Now we've got landscaping, we've got parks. We can do industry areas, pedestrian areas, parks and plazas. Industry fishing is going to be, I think, probably pretty huge for us. All these different policies, and I can do 3-lane one-way roads. So this is where the master plan begins to come into effect. So what we are going to do is we are going to, with this grant that we just got given, we're going to eliminate this whole central highway to make everybody really mad. All right, don't everybody just give up your businesses and homes just yet. All right, so now we can cut the highway right through here. We should be able to get close to the end. So I want a 3-lane one-way road. That is a 4-lane one-way road. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta blow up all of this too. Ugly little intersection set up right here. We're gonna take a 3-lane one-way road. We're gonna curve it in. We're going to do this by initially, and we are just eyeballing the ever-loving shit out of this. We're just going to come all the way down to the end right here. And we're just going to, you know, visually make sure it's like kind of straight. So I know I'm just like swishing this cursor around right now, but you're just going to have to trust me. And so it should be about that far apart, I believe. So that's the one that goes that way, right? No. It's totally the other way around. Okay. And now... we bring this out to parity and then just curve it in. And bring this out to parity and just curve it in. Yeah, no, I totally had that the right way around the first time, which is outstanding. Yeah, just like that. Go the right way. Go the right way. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little cut through. Just to tie off the end. Oh, I missed one section. Alright, there we go. So that immediately looks way better to me. And so now, let's draw some of these connections back in. Some of them may be a little busted now. But the aesthetic is good. Okay. And then we're gonna make a few little cut throughs. We're gonna put one here and one here. So it kind of creates like a ring road situation. Just every couple blocks we'll make a little pass through. And then we will change the road signaling. That's gonna be a big thing for this highway right here. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We are just gonna do these everywhere here. Keep our traffic flow reasonable. All right, cool. So let's see about purchasing this area of land. $3,700. It's ours, 100%. Alright, so now we have all this buildable area. So we can go all the way to the coast here, all the way to the coast here. That is very, very cool. You're making a good amount of money. How are we doing on power? Power, we're coming up to needing another power station. We're too poor for another power station right now, but we'll get there. We'll get there, don't you worry about it. Okay. Let's increase our power budget to 130%. We're gonna spend a little bit more money generating electricity. Just for now. Once we can afford to build a second power station, we will bring that back down. Oh, I understand. I broke that link, didn't I? That is my bad, citizens. It's okay. I put a new power line up. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. You got it. There's this one amazing transmission line. There we go. There we go. There we go, everybody. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. We're just having so much fun. Zoning wise, why don't we drop a little bit more commercial in some of these little scooped out kind of areas? I feel like we can get some interesting little stores in there. Punched my microphone. My bad. Ooh, there's a storm on the island. Oh, we losing the monies. We're losing the monies. I don't actually think we need all that power budget. Because I think our power delivery's actually technically been completely fine. I just blowed up one of the important connections. Oh, it's because all of my industrial zoning went away. That is my bad, guys. Let's get you back on track. You know what? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Not right up against the highway. Y'all are welcome to build some more factories. I didn't realize that I forgot the dezoning effect of sometimes changing the road layouts. And it kind of exploded some of the factories. That's okay though. Because we will get them back. There will be more. There you go, look. There you go. There's already people are opening businesses. The weekly income is, quite frankly, skyrocketing. The little growing town of Los Cruz is doing very well. The jams are chill, the vibes are immaculate. We're just living our best life right here. I wonder if I connect that with a curved road. I can do it without nuking that person's house. Yeah, just right like this. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. So I'm a big fan of little irregular little things, right? Like odd positions and placements. I like to try and respect the geography. I'm not planning on building like up on top of this mountain. I think I'm going to build around it. Leave that as like a cool feature, or maybe make like a nature reserve area out of the top of that mountain. Okay, so the question becomes, what do we do about this intersection? Now, I know there is a thing for road intersections. It's only got a three-way intersection. Yeah, I feel like that cloverleaf is the one that I'm going to want to replace this, so that I can come up from the other side and have some stuff over there. Eventually I want to shift all the industrial production to the north side. But I would do that once I get up some more... once I can build that fancy new intersection, that might be something I do. For now, we are going to increase our population as a means of working towards that goal. So we are going to do it like this. We're going to go all the way down, but here. Then we're going to knock out a little area here. That will be for... This will be commercial. This will be commercial right here, just to have some little neighborhood services, you know. Maybe even throw a couple things over here. Make use of these odd little pockets of space that get created. They're gonna want water. Probably. Well, because you know they're just gonna complain otherwise. They'll be like, how can we be expected to live? We need water service to our property. We need to drink and wash our clothes. Yeah. Well, that kind of thing, you know? Just completely unreasonable behavior. I don't know why anybody would behave that way. Complaining to the mayor about not having water service. Power? Power? Are we not great on power right now? Okay, we're starting to get into blackout territory. We don't quite have enough money yet to be able to build another power plant. Although saying that, I could build a wind farm. I could make all of this area into a big wind farm. I'm getting 8 megawatts guaranteed right up on the top here. But then we do get advanced turbines that we can throw in the water here too. We could make like Turbine Bay over here. But like I'm also cognizant of not just like wrecking all the cool natural stuff. So if you know me, you know this, but I'm like a big nature guy. I am hugely into like ecological preservation. I think that shit is so important. I have a huge respect for nature, for plants, for animals, for the environment. It's of great personal importance to me, and a lot of that comes from how I was raised. My parents are both very, very ecologically conscious, which I think is like a really nice way to call them hippies, which they are. So yeah, I was raised by the hippie crew, and yeah, it just makes me sad sometimes to see kind of what we're doing with this poor planet. I just can't connect off of this like that, can I? No, it just doesn't want me to do that at all. What about if I come this way and then curve down? Make like a weird organic connection through like here. I kind of dig that. Give me just a straight line road. Boom. Right there. I kind of dig that, even though realistically it's hideous. But I don't care. Like, not every piece of civil development ever done has been super pretty. And, you know, a lot of the places that you go, you see these weird, wild little, little chunks of stuff where it almost doesn't seem like chunks of stuff should be. Like weird road connections and stuff happen in every town, I think. I know this is spending money and we need to be saving up for our power station, and I promise we're doing that now. So we'll speed up the time. And we'll increase the power budget a little bit more if the power starts to brown out before we hit that milestone. Ooh, speaking of milestones, we have another area we can purchase. We also have transport. So we got all the public transport and the postal service, the ore industry specialization, and now I can build that cloverleaf intersection too. So let's stop and take stock of exactly what we want to do right now. Like, do we want to go, like, what are our areas? See, I feel like I almost want to grab this one. But then also I could grab this one. And this gives me this whole area right here. Right now I don't think I need to grab anything, so I can just leave the pick. And I can worry about that clover leaf. Which, how much is that going to cost me? $25,000. Well, we need electricity more than we need a new intersection. So I hate to tell you this, but we're building another power plant. We are only building 2 coal power plants. Okay, so let's reduce our power budget back down to 100%. That's good stuff. Alright, so we've got some low density residential zones so our income is largely dependent actually on our commercial frontage right now. And there is a greater demand coming for more commercial property. Which would be insane to put on this highway, I think, but I'm sort of tempted to do it. But I also have to figure out, on top of that, how I'm going to go around the rest of the island. So that... You know, I can actually build this cloverleaf now. Yeah, so that would go right here, which would give us like an over-under, even though I feel like it should probably actually be oriented, yeah, that way. So that's how it's going to be. So let's demolish this existing intersection. This is... Get out of here. And then pull this back a little bit. Blow up some of this. Okay. So, can I put you here? No, you gonna be weird about it? Orientation I want you at is like this. And I want it there. So I need to blast back about another 2 chunks on the left. 2 chunks either side, actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Now I should be able to fit it right here where I want it. Like this, yeah. Boom. Alright. So now we see the vision, right? We see the vision, right? So now we just connect the roads. So we go grab our 3-lane one-way. You are over here. Why does that look weird? Why does this now look really weird? Why is it? Why it do that? I guess that's fine for right now. That goes that way, that goes that way. I mean, I would prefer if it looked like the other 3-lane highway. But okay, there's little skinny sections. I guess that's alright. You know what, tellingly though? I guess it's because the one I'm using has like a sidewalk on it. So I guess maybe there's a version later that has no sidewalk. I mean, I'm not going crazy, right? This is just 3-lane one way. Wild. Okay, well, just to make this not look as ugly, we will connect all of this up as well. Not enough money. Give me more money, citizens. Boom. There we go. Thank you, citizens. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't affect the traffic flow. It just looks odd. So I don't know what's up with that. Or if maybe there's like a way to do a more different, like, visual style. Who can truly say? Nonetheless, we now have the option to bring our highway around the top side here too. And we can come down this way. When we make a ton more money, of course. Can I provide water service down here? Not all the way, huh? You know what? Let's fix that. Make sure everybody has access to water. And so I'm thinking about curving this highway down this way. And then when I get to a roundabout like here, make a big roundabout. Like a big roundabout. Like a super dope large roundabout, right? Or maybe another like cloverleaf intersection. The large roundabout's a lot cheaper. I mean, maybe I don't need a roundabout necessarily. Although roundabouts are cool, but I can also sort of do roundabouts manually. Albeit in a probably somewhat more ugly manner. But we definitely need to extend the road down because, quite frankly, we need more frontage. These businesses want places to set up shop, and let's come out to, and then we'll sort of we'll go at sort of this angle. I think we can follow pretty well like here. Yeah, come out one more. 2 more. There, that should do it, right? Oh yeah, that's perfection right there. This road goes this way. Now I think we take kind of a straight shot down. How far can we afford to go? This far. Good start. We will deal with the rest of it coming back the other way. So when we do get enough money to build it, we'll come right down here. As close as we can get it. So we need $2,800, which we will have in short order. There you go. You know what? We will overbuild it just ever so slightly. so that we can then knock the chunk off on the end. You know what, actually, frankly, fine as it is. Alright, now can we still connect through, or is this now too close? Make our little sort of turnarounds. Distance too short. Killer. It's good right there, it's good right there. Gets too short around about here. Alright, you know what? Refund my road. I'm gonna build it slightly further out. Yeah, keep generating me money. That's what we need. That's what we need. And so instead we're gonna go here. We cannot come in more than that. I think that should actually be fine. That's the good stuff, yeah. Now we can, yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. Awesome. Awesome. So let's cut this road through to here. Yep, that's good. I'm gonna cut a few more of these across. Make a... You know what? That would be a good place for a cut through, I think, too. Cool. Alright, I like how this is turning out so far, actually. I am a lot more pleased with how this one's going than how a lot of my regular ones go. See, this we can bring it out over here like this, but I don't feel like that needs to necessarily connect to... I don't feel like that necessarily needs to connect to the highway. I know you want more houses, but I really need y'all to... just proffer up the monies. And I will do my best to make sure that you get everything you need. Promise you, promise you. Just keep paying your taxes and the mayor will take care of it. You have his very mayoral word. Right here. Yeah, just crack that in there like that. And this one should be real nice here in a moment. Perfect. Okay. So let's zone huge amounts of residential space. And then more commercial space. Like there. Yeah, that does join on. So, that didn't join, that would be perfect. Okay. So let's let that cook up. In the meantime, we will attend to the directionality of our road here. Make sure it actually goes where it's supposed to go. Oh, somebody died. That's nice. We have no way to build a cemetery right now. And where's all the budget going? Where is all the budget going? Commercial property is not making the income that it used to. What's up with that, kids?
Yeah, I would visualize.
This is when you were broke and poor.
Right, having.
All right. Either way, look, we'll keep increasing the population. When's our next milestone?
Whatever that is, and
Next milestone is at 3,000 human bodies. I mean humans. I mean people.
They're out there. I just don't have a hold of them yet, but they're out there. I wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years or 3 years.
We'll run all the way down here.
Dated in Thanksgiving 1995. Just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million.
Speed up time. Come on. I need to make water pipes.
Choose your fighter.
Need to make water pipes. There we go. Okay, water for the people. Agua para la gente. I love it. Okay. So far, this is going pretty well, and we've got like an odd little layout to the town that I'm kind of enjoying. We need to make more industrial zoning. Ain't that the truth? Alright, so we're gonna start making plans. Have all of our industry. I've had half a glass of wine. It's gonna start being over here. It's where I want it, ultimately. So if we come out 2, and then curve in like this. Is that too close? I think we need to come out 2 + 1.
You win.
And that keeps our spacing real nice. And then we can come straight line across here for a while. Like there. Turn off all the guides. My spirit will be my guide. Alright, you know what? Still give me the road lanes, though. Alright, and then we'll go up to here like this. And then maybe gently curve the road around. So maybe if I come out 3 and then curve down that way. 3 and then make a 90. And then we could aim that back towards the highway. I like that idea. Yep. Just keep snapping to the grid lines, baby. Just let me build a road where I need a road built. Like this. Yep. And then I think the idea is eventually that I will come down this way and actually go over the top of the highway. But we'll worry about that later. Right now, You're gonna get some good old-fashioned industrial zoning. We're gonna do that on a nice 90-degree road. No, straight road, please. Boom. Cut that through there. Cut one through here. Just really gotta wait for that money to roll in. Yeah, you know what? Let's leave it on fast right now. Yeah, let's just leave it on fast right now and let the money build up. Abandoned buildings. Okay. I will bulldoze you. And I will bulldoze you. The dead are still piling up. I really should do something about that. It's only $8,000 to build a cemetery. We can do it. And in the meantime... we can do something really interesting. We're good on water, we're good on power. Yeah. Okay, now we can build a cemetery. And that cemetery is gonna go over here. Okay. And then another thing that we are going to do later. Oh, hello, abandoned house. Get wrecked. Another thing that we are going to do later is relocate our power facilities. And we're going to actually relocate all of this industrial zoning minus this landfill. You can't move a landfill while it's in use. This is eventually going to not be industrial anymore. I'm thinking this is actually going to be like sort of commercial and offices. I'm feeling like this is going to end up being sort of our high density downtown area, and we're going to sprawl a little bit more suburban as we come down this way. Yeah, the firefighters are on it. Firefighters are on it. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. So let's run a preparatory power line over to our intended area. Which is going to be right there. And now let's move the first of our power stations. Relocate you over here. Power availability still good. Line still energized. This roadway connection is goofed. Yeah, fancy that. Turns out you need to go the other way. Okay, good. We can actually afford to move our other power plant as well. Which I figure they can go right next door to each other. And that gets the power plants out of the way. So our cemetery can be right there. And abandoned building. The old pharmacy. There we go. We're just keeping the business. We're keeping on top of business. What's our land value looking like? Yeah, so our highest value land is all right here. Low value land is right there. Everybody wants the waterfront property, because of course they do. I could come out here and make like a waterfront like residential area. I feel like what the people really want right now though are some parks. I feel like the people would be very happy if there was a park. Somewhere down here. I'm trying to think like where I can... A dog park? Like I can get a dog park on the end of a block like this and I'll still be able to build down past it. So let's put a dog park down there. And maybe a playground for the kids. Yeah, playground for the kids right in the highway. Go play in traffic, kids. Here would probably do quite well though. Yeah, we really doubling down on that. Okay, so now let's look at how that's affected our land value. So that's just sort of started to skew us a little bit more down this way. So these are going to end up being some pretty high value houses, I think. It's very important right now that we play... Oh, there's a crime. Not if the police have anything to say about it. Stop complaining about the crime rate. There is no crime in Ba Sing Se. Not enough educated workers? That's probably because we don't have a high school. But when we get $24,000, oh boy, we'll have a high school. That's probably why all those businesses kept closing. I think that maybe everybody was just too dumb. I never considered the possibility that just everyone was really dumb. Can't tell if that's a fly or a piece of fluff in my wine. It was a fly. Goddamn flies getting in my wine. It's okay. I picked him out and I'm still gonna drink it. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. And I know, like, possibly 3 whole human beings are wondering what wine I'm drinking. And I'm not telling you. Because the last time I told somebody what my favorite wine was, who was actually like a wine person, they made me feel quite inadequate for my for my decision. I was shamed for my preferences, and now I will share nothing. Oh yeah, there's a park already there. Okay, so the high school can go right here. So now we should be able to educate some teens. Alright, we got 400 and 500 Yikes. We have had a significant need for education for a while now. Okay, I think all the kids are now in high school. We are running out of capacity in our elementary school. Yes, I know a lot of you businesses have gone out of business because everyone was too dumb to work at your store. But I need you to be cool, okay? Eventually, people with high school educations will be coming out. And I swear they'll make everything so much better. Alright, when we get up to 10K, we can build another elementary school. Our existing one, remember, is right over here. That's our current elementary school. And I feel like another one could go potentially Like, potentially, like, right here, yeah? That's pretty dope. It gives you kind of coverage, yeah? Drugstore 2.0, abandoned, but that was the second version of the drugstore. It should have been infinitely more resilient than the first. Not enough educated workers. At a Whole Foods, like... I feel like it doesn't require genius level operations. Yeah, we're having trouble maintaining the commercial frontage because everyone's too dumb. But once this high school starts churning out graduates, that will change the game somewhat. And these businesses will have their workers. Just get crunched. At least it doesn't make me have to rezone it, though. That would be a significant pain in my ass. Man, everybody's so damn mad about not having enough educated workers. They are abandoning town in droves. I guess I'll just hover over these guys until they close too. Whatever buildings you are. No, see, one of them got some educated workers. I knew if I just provided a high school, eventually stuff would work out. Yeah, see, that one went abandoned, but the other one got sorted. Okay, I think it's starting to level out. I think the high school is doing its work. Now, we definitely have money for further expansion. So if we can get water pipe up to here, which we quite easily can, make a square of water right here, so we know anything inside this square, we've got it. Let's build some roads. Let's put this here. And then really create some just dense industrial park right here. I think they will be very, very happy about that. So boom, boom, boom. And then let's push these out as far as we can get them. I'm not going to connect it. I'm going to get as much space out of this as I can. Oh, god damn it. It snapped right when I didn't want it to. And you know something that just occurred to me? Is I could be using industrial road for this. So this is all gonna get converted into industrial road because I do not care about the noise here. Y'all can do whatever y'all want because no one is gonna be living near here at all. Let's put some more here like this. Alright, we've gotten to busy town. We can now handle some more interesting things, but I don't need to, I think, worry about basically any of that right this exact second. I did break the power line though, so I'm just going to fix that very quickly. And then extend the water pipe to all these side roads. Make sure everything is covered. You know what? That is good enough. And then I will punch a road through behind the power stations here. They'll have a little gap in behind them, but that's far from being the worst thing in the world. And you know what? Y'all can build to your heart's content. But I am going to be dezoning all of this area. Y'all are moving. So this is going to mess up our finances real bad for a minute. But it's going to be worth it, I promise. And we're just going to let I guess the pollution in this area chill. I think it does eventually get better. Not enough electricity. Yo, that's because that crucial power link has been broken once again. Fixed it. Fixed it. Everything's good. Everything's good. Everyone is fine. Everything is good. Everyone is great. Everything is fine. Look, power for everyone. Power for everyone. All right? All right? All right? Okay? Great. We're going to relocate the water treatment plant over to like here. I think that's pretty good. And then we will connect this to the sewer lines. Perfection. I wonder how long it takes pollution to recover. Is it just me, or is that like kind of already growing back in, right? Like I'm just sort of waiting for a little bit of that to reduce. Want that pollution to go down a little bit, because I'm going to start making these into commercial areas. The landfill obviously will still have a little bit of an impact, but definitely not the worst. And whilst it may not be the highest land value land right now, I feel like that is slowly going to creep back up. Like, I think in the absence of pollution generating buildings, it will eventually get better. This pollution here will sort of shrink away. You know, obviously it's not perfect having a landfill right here, but there are definitely worse things in the world. For sure. So yeah, they can go and wreck shop up there as much as they feel like. Got 57,000. What should we start doing with all this money? Oh yeah, like as soon as I see a fire department already on it. I feel like a firehouse to exist just over here solely for the benefit of industrial fires is probably a pretty good idea. We can now build a full-blown fire station. which I think means we can also build a full-blown police headquarters. I'm thinking we set up a public library, and I'm thinking that goes right here. How are we looking land value-wise? Ooh. Ooh, we're getting some lovely value right in the center here. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So, what do we get on our next one? We get another area, we get campus areas, so I think that means we get universities, intercity buses, metros. The metro? Metro, though. Create a metro loop that goes through the industrial area. Like, create just like a ring around like here. That'd be kind of neat. That'd be kind of neat. Alright, so let's extend this up a little bit. And then I'm going to have that turn into a 4-lane road going this way. And I'm not going to destroy the power line. Am I going to do that? Am I going to do that actually? No, change my mind. I'm going to run a road this way, but I don't think there's a huge benefit to it being a 4-lane road. I actually think I need to join this on right here and create more blocks. Yeah, sorry, I had to blow up somebody's business. Hopefully they forgive me. And I have to rejoin the damn power lines. You know what? Let's just join that. Like this. All right, cool. Yeah, we good. We good. I think we good. Okay. What else can we do? We could start building renewable power, and we could do a whole conversion away from coal power entirely. I'm just saying it's possible. Especially if I were to purchase either one of these two tiles, I'd be able to set up really quite a fantastic, like, offshore power farm. Or I could, like, set it up right here. And just, like, run through this little area here. I'm not sure. Or we could go geo. Go geothermal. That's an 80 megawatt output. How much you want to cost? You want to cost 65 grand. But you would replace both of my coal-fired power plants. And that would be as easy as creating, if I were to create like a road up here that's just a spot to put geothermal power plants, because they don't pollute, it's not going to get into the water. What are y'all complaining about? Not enough workers? We need to expand the residential districts, don't we? We sure do. We need more people. We need more people. We need more citizens. More denizens. One block over right here. I think that next one over that it's grabbing, that right there, is too close, right? Yeah, most definitely too close. So, what if this were to join on this? That didn't break the power lines, did it? No. Okay, good. And then we'll bring this up here. This up here, because we can't go up here. Nope, we can totally go up there. Up there. Up there. Oh no, criminals. How are we doing for police? Our crime rate is 8%. The jail is full. That's not fantastic. Goddamn criminals. But let's zone some of this out. And we are actually going to put a park. We're going to put a park here to serve. Right. I gotta address this power line situation. So what if we come along here, and then down here? Then we don't need you. Yeah, this can all go. Alright, electrical infrastructure still solid. Alright, so let's get residential with it. All this up here, good residential zoning. Jam some up here. Just shove some water in it. Just like that. See what we're doing? This will create like a nice little residential area. And then I feel... Excuse me. I feel like we can jump a bridge. Well, actually, what we're gonna do... What we're gonna do is we're gonna come down this way with this highway eventually. It's gonna come down and I think meet onto here. Which, that's the... Yeah, so I think I can actually bring this down and eventually merge this. Alright, yeah, see how the pollution kind of is cleaning up around there? Alright, look, I just zoned you a ton more residential space. I did, I promise you. Promise you. There you go. There you go. Here come the people. Here come all the people. Although I feel like what I could do still. Okay, so go with me on this. Here's a good gun site. Alright, and then we elevate. Keep snapping, aren't you? Just stop it. Alright, straight road. We're gonna come up like this. right over the top like this. And then gonna curve down like this. And then I think if I make that straight, that'll be pretty decent. So now people have like another little way, like a back road way to get into the industrial area if that's where they live, or if that's where they work, you know? No flies in the wine this time. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. This is going swimmingly. This is genuinely going swimmingly. People are using the road. That's good. Although that is getting used. That is getting used for the industries here to start delivering to the stores down here, and I still want them to go around. I want this just to be for residential traffic. There is a trick we can do for that, though. Make sure I don't do it too much. Just like here. And then the policy for this region. Do that right there. Belmont Heights. You know what? Honestly, this area could stand to be like an actual zone. This could be the whole sort of residential situation back here. In theory, someday. So I mean, if I need to change that zoning later, I'll do that, but hopefully that will stop. Yeah, so some vans and stuff is okay, but I don't want like full-blown 18-wheelers going over here. Because this is Belmont Heights. This is Belmont Heights. This is the nice end of town. You thought this was the nice end of town. You don't know nothing. Oh, look at how this land value is coming up now. How are we doing for education-wise? We're doing great. We're doing great. Now, we got a lot of university students who could be studying in university. But we can't quite build a university yet. We are almost up to where we can build a geothermal power plant, though. Just gonna go up here. You know it gonna go up here. Or maybe like right down here. I'm not... I think either which way, right? Oh yeah, look, I could just sneak it right in there. Oh, I think I can sneak one right in there too. Yeah, but we are okay, so I have now decided we are moving to clean energy solutions. 100%. Gonna blow up both of these. Clean energy only, please. Oh yeah, that's right. Medically. How are we doing on our medical coverage? I mean, no one's really sick. The one little doctor's office is really taking care of business. Okay. Guess that's something we can all effectively agree with. Right, we are borderline on our power production. We need a university, we really do. Which means I need to increase the population 4,200, which means I need more electricity. So I feel like... this wouldn't be the worst idea. But I also feel like if I could save up to 12k, I get 20 megawatts. And I can sit that just right offshore. This is going to be really high value property though. Like that's the thing, is the coastline is such high value property that even to be like, I'd have to be like out here with it. Like I'd have to be like way offshore, right? So I'm not like noise polluting. But it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all. I actually think it's quite doable right now. So let's do it like this. Let's drop a turbine right there. Oh, and they just connect no matter what. So you can actually put them wherever and they just automatically give you... I was worried about how I was going to have to like run power lines if I was going to need to do that, but that's great. That's great. Okay, so I think I'm going to drop a battery of turbines like throughout this piece of bay right here. So that has definitely given us enough power generation that we can afford to increase our residential capacity by a little bit. You know what, I don't mind if that joins on a little weird right there. I'm kind of okay with that. Cut that through there. Alright, and then when people start building houses here, then we'll actually be able to start getting power grid. You know, I could maximize the use of space and cut a couple of roads through here like this too. Not enough money. Give me more money. I want more money. Give me more money. There we go. That's okay. That's pretty decent, yeah. So let's build some houses. Who doesn't want to live right next to a cemetery? No, not right up against the road. Behave. Almost got crazy. It's a nice little block. We can get that started. I feel like that could be some residential right there. Everybody just wants to come in. Everybody, look at the residential demand. It's berserk. If the dump wasn't there, my lord, if I'd have thought about that more. That's 65% full. We could... Do we have incinerators yet? We don't. Incineration plants at 4,200. So we could put some incineration plants up here, right? You feel it? You feel me? You feel me? So we could put some incineration plants up in the industrial zone and then have the trucks come and collect all the garbage and just take it back and burn it. That way we don't have to store, and then we could we'll be able to empty the landfill into the incinerator. That'll be neat. We'll be able to burn it out. Not enough workers. I am working on that, my guys. Gotta believe me. I am trying to find every spot I can to build houses for the people to come and live in. Alright. So let's reassess our power grid. So we actually no longer need this to be right here. Let's just jump in from here. And then we can get rid of all of this. No, we can't. That cuts our water off. Well, you know what? We'll place that line differently, because this is all joined over here anyway now. So this we can just come here like that, right? Which gives us then the ability to curve a little road ski. I'm gonna just sort of follow the shoreline. So that can come through here. Alright, and that creates us like this cool little burb, right? And so we can build these out like this. Get some good sort of usage out of that. We can even pull something over here like this and get a bit more. Yeah, you seeing the vision? You seeing the vision? You seeing what I'm going for with this? Alright, so we can zone in a little bit more commercial area. You know, that's like kind of a cool little spot to hit right there. And these little end cap pieces, always gonna be pretty good for it. And then, you feel me? So then we can, you know what, let's go right here with it too. And then for residential, we can fill this whole section up right there. Now, you know, that land value gets real good right there along the coast. Yes, sir. Waterfront properties. They gonna love it. Right here on Ward Street. Yeah. Okay, this is looking real nice actually. This is I can't lie, this is actually looking like one of my favorite cities I've ever made. And just everything's flowing so beautifully through this intersection here. Excellent. The Dean Highway from Dean Street, the Alexander Bridge, and the Dean Bridge. Don't know that they necessarily needed to be named separately, but you know what? It's all good. Alright, we keeping up with the power demand? Barely. Time for another one of these bad boys. Mink. Oh yeah, no, we're all the way on green energy, kids. We're all the way for green energy. The mayor ain't messing around. We are not going to be polluting out in this. Alright, you can use more space. But here's the cool part. Don't put your frontage on that highway right there. Just don't do it. Oh, and I guess y'all can build in when they're where the old power plants used to be too. Before the mayor went completely to renewable energy sources. A geothermal plant. My 80 megawatt geothermal plant. And 40 megawatts full of advanced wind turbines. Look, this wind, this wave, this solar. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's going to be a clean, futuristic city. The land value around that landfill is not the best. But about everywhere else is doing pretty good. Why don't y'all have power? There is enough power. Not enough electricity. Oh, I do still have to connect these, don't I? All right, let's get a big old feed line that comes in here. And I think I might be able to sneak the road past that later. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now everybody's got electricity. There you are. There you are. Okay, so I was looking at how much was being generated, but hadn't paid attention to how much was actually available. And then we're gonna come down along the coast. Follow that road there. Alright, our little town is coming together quite nicely. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So now we really just need to save up for a university, because, like, by God, we need higher education, because these kids are dumb. As soon as we can get to 4,200, which we should be hitting here soon, we'll be able to build a university. And, actually get some top-tier education for these kids. Yeah, come on now. There's still plenty of room for you guys to move in. Land values are looking particularly good around here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Everybody getting into it. What you upset about? What you have said about the Hamilton residents? Why you mad, though? Well, I guess everybody can't be having the best time in the world. Oh, we got buildings upgrading. Look, we got these, like, awesome little... Look at these fancy little, like... I kind of like these little house layouts. They got their pools and stuff up back, and... That's cute, man. That's cute. Everybody's having such a good time. And look, these stores right here are doing really well. I'm still struggling for workers over here. No, you seem to be doing okay now. Alright. That's good. Alright, so we got the Reed Bridge that goes over there. Okay, look, we got this little, like... It's kind of like where the land got raised to facilitate that road. It's made like a little, like, coastal sort of cliff front region, which I think is really adorable.
Sometimes the stars give me and you something in my heart, like a dream that's finally coming true. I wanted to say goodbye, but I know that isn't true. You're my girl, and I'll hold.
All right, we're so close. We're so close to getting our university. There we go. There we go. Okay. We got there. And we've got 65k. For this university, I need 75k. Or 90k. I'll keep 2,400 a week. Yeah, keep it pushing.
I still look at the stars, hoping you do too. When you're with him, I'm wondering what you do. Do you kiss him? Do you love him too? If you ever want to talk, you know what I'm feeling.
I'm thinking the university might actually end up going up top right here. Are we doing okay? We're doing okay on all our other schooling. But we definitely have a significant need for a university here. Which is okay. I think what I will do... I think I might put it like up here. I might spin a road off the side here. Oh, of all the places, I picked the one part that contains a power line. I come directly straight up off of here. And I can join that. So I think, like, university is going to go up here. A little bit of residential down here as well. No, we've got power. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to build this university, bro. I need the highly educated peoples. Because right now, only a quarter of, only a fourth of the people in town. So only 1,000 of the 4,000 people who live here have actually graduated high school. We are a dumb town. And all of those eligible people, all of those high school graduates are eligible to go to university, but we don't have a university for them to go to. Yet. But we're going to fix that, aren't we, friends? And I'm going to do something real fun with it when we do that too. Let me build my Univoicity. Univoicity. And this is gonna be the Subutai Memorial University, in honor of friend of the channel and educator Subutai Khan. I know I'm breaking power lines right now, just bear with me here. Bear with me here.
Enough momentum to knock down all the pins.
Not enough money. That's really hilarious. I just need a couple $100, bro. I just need a couple $100, bro. I just need a couple $100 more, bro. Please. Please, I just need a couple $100. Give me a couple $100. Oh god, with the businesses not operating, I am making no money. Oh, this is an unmitigated disaster. Alright, hold on. So let's pop this. Alright, fine. I will take a short-term bloody loan. I will take a $20,000 loan that I am almost immediately going to pay back. So I can recreate goddamn power lines. Does that count as a connection? It sure does. Okay, great. Okay, great. Slight scare right there. Really no need for all of that. But now we're getting it taken care of. And now I can pay the whole loan principal back. There you go. There you go. Everything is operating normally and everybody needs to stop freaking out. I feel like an intersection could go here, but this could actually just be a three-way. Like, if I were to do one of these... like, here... Right, that tracks. I don't hate that idea. That's a $17,000 plan. But frankly, there are much worse things in this world. You know what? Let's actually redo this power situation even more. So we don't need this here at all now. Any of this right here. There we go. Much better, much better. Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. Okay, so we got 50 university students. We have 1,000 eligible, 4,500 capacity, but only 52 students enrolled. Hopefully that will come right over time. I feel like this public library should be relocated here. So now we've got the actual university campus and we've got the library right there. Now that reduces land value down this way a little bit. But that is okay. And this will be the Benny Martin Public Library. Alright, we've got power, we've got water service, we've got spots so in my headcanon this right here is like a little good spot for student housing. And I feel like curving this road in. Maybe if we go out to like here. Around to like tighter. That, right? That's adorable. That is adorable. Also, we can now use high density. So what you say, we get our first high density residential blocks going in Belmont Heights. And then maybe some high density commercial. I'm loving that. We can also now place offices, which I think there's going to be a little bit of office district that's going to go right up here because that fulfills an industry demand, but doesn't create pollution. So we do have our traditional industry over here, but I think here we might have some offices, or we might have some office stuff around here as well. When we can deal with this landfill situation. Which once we can build an incinerator. $30,000. So we got honestly, we got civil projects, man. We have got civil projects in the works. But I think that'll be long enough for our first episode of Kade Plays Kozy Games. I hope you had a cozy time. I hope you had some nice snacks. I hope you drank a lot of water. If you were engaging in an adult beverage with me, I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, I just hope you have a really nice time. That's just what I want to do. I just want to decompress after playing Tekken and Rivals and all that other high stress stuff that I play, and just sit down with you guys, just yap a bunch, make silly decisions, click a bunch of wrong stuff, and build weird looking little towns like Los Cruz. So if you watched all of this, clearly you like something you see. And if that's the case, leave me a like on this video. comment down below and subscribe if you want to see more of this and the other content that I bring you on this channel. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back and spending your time with me. You fill my heart with the warm fuzzy feelings, and I love you. Other than that, there's nothing left for me to say, except I have been Kade. This has been City Skylines. Kade plays Kozy Games. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.